what's up, Slayers, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a special surprise for you. As you can see, the clip above is from one of my earlier videos, me using the SPR 308 or whatever it is and the AK-47, and I did some work on this video and ended up pulling out the win. But that's not what I'm here to show you guys today. What I'm actually here to show you guys is that these weapons that I am using, I actually own in real life. So, without further ado, here they are. To start off this list, I have this. It is clear. This is a 1911, like I use in Call of Duty. It fires 45 ACP. This is my everyday carry because I live in the state of Texas, where I can have the right to carry an arm and carry a 1911. I do also have my license to carry by the state of Texas. But this is my everyday caliber carry, full length 1911. Along with that, in the video you also saw me using one of these. This is your standard Russian AK-47, complete with, I have a laser on the side. I also have my 45-degree ACOG for my 45-degree red dot, and this is a Monstrum 3.5, I believe. Sight, I believe it's a 3.5. I had an ACOG when I was in the Marine Corps. I like the RCOs that we had, which is what we called our ACOGs, but I have grown partial to the Monstrum scopes ever since then. As you can see, there is no suppressor. I do not have a tag stamp for a suppressor, but this is my baby. I cherish this thing. I love this thing to death. I also have with it the 30-round magazines. I also have the 60-round magazine, which I love to take to the gun range. I also like to use it for hog hunting. But this is definitely one of my near and dear precious babies. I love this thing to death. So moving forward with that, we're going to go a little bit back in time. And the scope on this is not authentic, but I need to get the new scope for this anyways. But for those of you who don't know, this is a Mosin-Nagant from World War II, a Russian arms rifle that fires 7.62 by 54R. This is actually the full length 29-inch barrel version. They have the smaller carbine versions, which I mean, my buddy owns one and he loves it, but I figure go big or go home. I got the full length 29-inch barrel. Another one of these weapons that are really near and dear to my heart ever since I started playing, you know, Medal of Honor, Rising Sun, and Medal of Honor, you know, Beaches in Normandy and all that. I've always wanted to get my hands on one of these, and I love the Mosin-Nagant. It's an antique. I love it. Can't go wrong with it. So for some of you who've been watching me a while, watching a couple of the streams, you notice that I use a M4 platform chambered in 458 Solcom. This is actually 450 Bushmaster not too much of a difference, but this is my 450 Bushmaster, and like we talked about before, it is a Monstrum scope. I love my Monstrums. I've actually used this on a couple different escapades. Normally for like hog hunting. I like something that's gonna hit the hog and take it down. But it's got a nice little muzzle brake, bipods, a foregrip, adjustable buttstock, and this is another one of those babies that I picked up. I have loved it ever since. This is one of my newly acquired babies. This is a Noreen Firearms 30-06. It is a semi-automatic rifle. I did the paint job myself on both the scope and on the rifle. Got some Magpul bipods on here. The thing's got an MOA you wouldn't believe. It's extremely fucking accurate. It's another one of those that I absolutely near and dear love to death. It's a beautiful rifle. It handles great. Recoil is not that bad. But like I said, it's a beautiful rifle. And now on to what you've all been waiting for. So this, a lot of the games call this an SPR 308 or SPR 208 or Remington 300 or whatever they want to call it. This is actually a Savage Precision chambered in, as much as I love it, 338 Lapua Magnum. Bipods, custom paint job, bolt action rifle. Quick, slick, light hollow buttstock. Make it a little bit lighter. It is kind of heavy with a lot of the stuff that I have on it. Bipods, of course. And it's got this fancy muzzle brake, which is beautiful because whenever you're shooting this, it likes to spit fire. Also, an attachment that I love that I have on here, this is actually an AccuTrigger. So as soon as this little silver piece right here breaks the back of the trigger, it fires. So it's a little bit less for recoil management, less trigger pull, less pressure on the trigger, less mistakes, less mishap. But other than that, I mean, I have a couple other rifles, nothing too fancy. I also have a 410 Judge, which is a 6-shooter revolver that fires 410 shotgun shells, 45 long Colt, stuff like that. It's another one that's near and dear to my heart. But yeah, these are a little short view into the weapons that I actually own, that I sometimes use in Call of Duty, mostly the AK and the 1911. This bad baby, sometimes whenever it calls for it, if I'm playing with Nick and Nick needs a sniper or whatever, I'll break out the Pellington, as some people would call it, or the SPR 308, 208, whatever, chambered in 338 Lapua. But this is a Savage Precision chambered in 338 Lapua. And yeah, that's a quick glance into the weapons that I own. And so anyways, before we get too far ahead, This is a 30-06 caliber round that goes in the other rifle, the semi-automatic one that I was showing y'all. But yeah, I know that some people are asking me, hey, you know, why don't you show us the guns that you have at your house, you know, that you use? Because I know I've mentioned it a couple of times in my videos that the AK is a weapon that I am near and dear to, and I own one and love the way it handles, love the way it shoots. It gets a really bad rap, but it's a really good gun. I mean, if you haven't checked out Brandon Herrera, the AK guy, he explains that a lot of the bad raps that AKs get is really just trash talk. But anyways, I think that's going to be it for me. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did enjoy, hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And as always, Slayers, stay safe, keep on slaying, and I'll see y'all in the next video.